Let's go.
This suitcase is such a mess right now. Wow. Quick tip, guys. I would suggest sometimes just bring a checked luggage instead of a carry-on. But it really depends on what you're doing at the convention. So I've actually never seen the Loud House movie No Time to Spy, so it's really cool to be able to see it now. So, VidCon's over now. And we're heading home today. This is gonna be fun. One big question that I got when it came to the airport vlogs, especially from people at VidCon, was how do I shoot those using the vlogger staff? The simple answer is I don't, or at least I don't anymore. And you'll see what I mean as this vlog continues. So let's jump into it. Much for you all to stay. So much, Claudia. It was really awesome.
Well, thank you for Gabriel for staying here with us, okay?
Yeah, sure thing.
I hope we'll see you next year.
Sure, we'll see if I come back next year. Yeah, okay. I want to.
Sounds good, okay? Thank you.
The review from a few days ago, it was that this hotel was really good. I hold it like 4 to 5 stars. It was amazing. And I especially loved the little kitchenettes, you know? Everything was where I needed it at my fingertips. So definitely a must stay. Kava is still one of my favorite restaurants, hands down. Yum, yum, yum. I just needed to pick up something here before I left. The airport, you gotta remember with my diet, the airport might not accommodate me, so I might as well eat before I get on board. It's kind of wild that in this one part of the airport, I'm seeing like 3 people who were at VidCon this weekend. It's like, wow. Whee! So a lot of people at VidCon were asking me, how do I do airport vlogs with the vlogger staff, which is the big, heavy staff that I use with the camera and the microphones and the tripod attached to it. The tripod is being used to shoot this right now, but people were asking me, how do you shoot your airport vlogs with the vlogger staff? The answer is, I don't. Instead of using this big thing attached to the vlogger staff and with the microphones and stuff, I use this thing, the DJI Pocket 2, to shoot my vlogs in the airport. Now, of course, you could also use your phone, which is what I'm using as an example here to show you guys that you don't need something big and clunky to shoot your vlogs with. But the fact of the matter is that the camera and everything, it's too big for me to use. In fact, a good example of that would be seen in the airport vlogs earlier this season, where I lost my tripod in the second one, and it was so big and obnoxious that I was fumbling around with it. So for the airport vlogs after that, when we were heading to VidCon, I was using this the entire time. Now, this doesn't mean that you can't do something like this. This is a Joby Gorilla Pod attached to my Nikon Z30, and then my microphone on top, not plugged in, because this is just an example. But in my case, I just find it easier to go with the lightest camera available that could slip easily into your pockets, so I could take it in and out whenever I need it. I would still need to find somewhere to rest this down. If I remember, this is the rig that Casey Neistat used back in his days. Something similar to this. But I love the vlogger stuff to use it for my vlogs, especially the convention ones when I want to get tripod shots like this. But at the end of the day, when it comes to traveling, like through airports, this is just ultimately the optimal choice. A second choice would just be to use my phone. In fact, I think a lot of vloggers at VidCon were using their phones as well, which goes to show how easy it is to get started with just your phone. I started season 1 with my phone. If anybody wants to get into vlogging, you can too. I'm also going to point this out, next time we're not bringing just a carry-on, we're going to bring a checked luggage. It's hell to pack this thing. It's an exit row. I can't remember the last time I've been in an exit row, but I could do something, but I've almost never been asked to. I also never realized how much legroom there is in the seats. Oh my gosh. I should just get this seat all the time from now on. Welcome to Denver. Apparently, for a plane that left late, we arrived early. That's a shock. Man, I'm walking through Denver airport. It's like, it's so big. It's so big, there's like one terminal B could house like at least 90 gates. But it comes up as to why I would use the DJI Pocket over my regular camera rig. And it's because the regular camera rig, I would be stumbling with this thing like a madman. Especially with the load that I have right now. It's like my backpack and my suitcase feel so heavy. Imagine that this hand was holding not just my backpack, but also the vlogger staff. That would not work. Gosh, I have a lot of work to do when I get back home. This is insane. So some of y'all may be asking, like, okay, why don't you just use your phone? Here's the problem with using your phone for vlogging, at least all the time. Your phone is also like a dependency. So you should always like have it charged, and the fact that you're using your phone to vlog, it's gonna drain the battery just a little bit more. So you always have to be diligent with like your phone battery, and then if it dies and you don't have a way to charge it, well, your vlog's over. I mean, that's true also for the camera, but I mean, like, not only if this dies is your vlog over, but also your main mode of communication. And in some cases, like people like me, stuff like your transport is over. And we are back. Oh, my lips hurt. Come on, I'm back, let's move. So, VidCon was about as awesome as I had expected. And it was really cool that we got to go this year. Honestly, I'm hoping that we go again next year or in the future or whenever, because it was really just that good. And I would say one of the perks of VidCon is that unlike other conventions, when you meet some of these people, even if they're featured creators, the pictures are free. Let's like, honestly, let's be real about that. If I was to rank all of the conventions so far, VidCon might be in the top 3 that we've been to so far. It was good. It was fun. There was a lot of networking, a lot of communication. And now all of us like follow and subscribe to each other. That's really cool. What more could I say that hasn't been said in the previous episodes, which if you're expecting more, go and check out the previous episodes. But yeah, up next is the Oklahoma Comic-Con, and then we're flying out to Morphicon. And then small break, and then we're back with at least one more convention in Anime 405. So that's gonna be swell. So guys, thanks so much for watching. If you all enjoyed it, be sure to subscribe, like the video, comments underneath. You all know what to do. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace.